Hello, this is Dr. Singh, and here is my name at the top. And you are looking at the two tables, one on the left and one on the right hand side over here. They have the same information. I've explained that in a different video, and we are going to discuss and look at the PSX, which is a Pakistan Stock Exchange. The symbol is PSX. It is not government, it's a company. Let's try to look at now over here. My name on the left side, Word document is Sing right over here. Read, watch, and relax. You got to watch the video not just once, more than once. Okay, every person is intelligent. That's not the issue. The issue is how much time do you spend? How many times do you watch? The more you watch, the better it is. So practice, 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 practice makes you perfect. So you got to watch, read, and make friends and watch them together and so on and so forth. Over here, do not panic. There's no need to panic. No need to panic, okay? It's not the end of the world. Sometimes it takes longer time to digest the details. And, that's how the life goes on. Okay, having said that, so don't worry, it's not difficult. Just watch and you'll be fine. Now, once we have it, let's look at, here we go. We go to this Google page over here, and we are going to visit the PSX, which is the Pakistan Stock Exchange, symbol PSX, and this is what it is. And oh man, there we go. Let's click on this guy over here. It's coming right over here. This is just a commercial by a company Punji. Jama Punji. Okay, that was a commercial and one of the brokerage company, I'm guessing. And we will look at this one over here, maximize it, and let's pay attention. And I mentioned in the past also, look here, watch here, follow the mouse. This is a PSX, Pakistan Stock Exchange Company, has given you this page, and there are a lot of details, and this has been there for, as it says over here, 75 years, long time. So this is a very reliable company, and it basically monitors and pays attention to other companies and so on and so forth. And what you're watching over here, right over here, just stopped. When you move over, see, I go over this ticker tape. It's called as a stock ticker tape. Ticker tape, stock ticker tape. Okay, and it mentioned some of the stocks over here based upon whatever criteria they have, whether it's a highest volume or some special news, and whatever that is, that's fine with me. Having said that, let's look at these guys. So there are, seems to be, I call them a small windows or tab, one over here. Oh, look at the tides. Oh, opens up, and you see it's fun, right? It's fun. And each one is giving you something to work on, read on, things like that. And it also tells you the top 10 brokers. This is not the goal of this. I will rather focus on what I want to do. We are going to visit the stocks screener one more time. We have done it earlier with the general, but we'll click here, watch. There is only one tab. If I click on this one, you will see a second tab popping up. It starts on a new tab. Click on this one and you see the new tab over here. And notice at the top over here, the date is May 5th at 1:50 a.m. in Pakistan time. This is a Pakistan time. Remember, this is a Pakistan stock market, and I'm in US. It's almost almost 5 o'clock in the evening of May 4th. All right. So we are going to focus. I've explained these things in the previous video. You should have to follow the videos as we go along. Now, today in this video, we're going to look around on these things over here. Now, look at this small arrows up and down, this triangles. You click on this one, and if I select this one over here, if I don't select anything, watch at the bottom. Read over here. These are over here 703 entries. in total, and you're looking at the first 25 of this, and this is page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, 5, and up to 29 page number. Okay, done. Wonderful. Let's move on to this part over here, and we will try to look at all. When you click the all, this tab, you see this guy over, the black guy over here, which scrolls up and down over here, will become smaller because we are putting all of them. See, now it becomes, and look at this part over here. These are all the things that appears. I'm not in a rush, but you can always navigate yourself on your own. Now notice something at the bottom over here. Read over here. It says these are all 703 entries over here. Now we will do filtration. Filtration meaning selecting some specific kind of companies. Now we will select either I'm going to be here or I will be here. Let's look on the left side over here, sector. I will select by sector criteria. So when you put the criteria, that is a filtration. I want to see only these. Okay. So click on this one. It shows you all the, how many sectors are there. Remember that? Of course, I don't memorize. There are 36 sectors over here. Watch the mouse. Okay, that's what it is, right? Look here, these, if you start counting them, there'll be 36, right? Okay. You click on the first one, automobile assembler. Let's click on that part and see what happens to down below over here. Guess what? It says it filtered. See, filtered is selected with a selection criteria. There are 13 companies in this sector, which is right over here, automobile assembler. And these are the stocks, and you can see the volume, 30-day volume average in a particular day is this, and you can look around and all that stuff sorted based upon this. The volume, if I click over here, it reverses upside down. Okay, sorting by down. You can go by the symbol, you can again go by this, you can go by the market cap. We have done it in the previous video, and you can do all kinds of things. Okay, feel free. Similarly, if I go from this one here, automobile part and accessories, you end up in seeing these 12 companies. Okay, let's look at the smallest one. I think is a woolen one at the very, very bottom, properties. This is the woolen over here, and there's only two. Oh, this moon has 0. It probably is no longer exist. Oh, well, let me not say that. Okay. So whatever, but this is Banu Woolen Mills Limited is there. If you look at this Moonlight Park Limited, when we discuss the individual company, we'll talk about that. You can click over here. I'm not going to click to this one. If you click, you will see the information about that specific company. Okay. I'm not going to click it because otherwise I'll be moving all over the place. So you understand this part now, right? So let's do the same thing. Go back to select all. So you get all 703. Let's go on the right hand side and in the index part over here. And we're going to search criteria will be index. And there are so many different indexes over here. And when I come to that, I'll go over them separately. But let's look at the first one. This is one of the popular Karachi KSE, Karachi Stock Exchange 100. What does it mean? It's like a suitcase. Did I say suitcase? You want to go to supposing you want to go on a tour somewhere in a different city. So what you do is you pack up your clothes, your shirt, your pants, and your socks and underwear and shoes and all those kind of things. The number of items, if you put 5 shirts, that's one item, shirt. Okay. If you put pants, 7 pants, that's in one item, right? So if you put 100 different item, how many of each one of them? That's a separate question. Okay. That's a separate question. So you may put 5 pants, 5 shirts, or 7 shirts, or 9 shirts. You decide. 20 socks, 5 underwear, whatever. You get the point. Those individual items counted 100 of them. So this is that 100 basically means this is a suitcase with 100 items in it. It's like a bag that you put 100 items into it. How many of each item? That's a different question. Okay. So that bag of 100 different items is in this KSE right over here, where my mouse is. Karachi Stock Exchange 100. That's the name of the bag. It's a bag. We call that as index, technical word. So index is a technical word for a bag or a suitcase in which you are putting 100 different items. Okay, what are those? We'll discuss some other time. If I do that, you will see, let's look at down below here. It is telling you what are those 100 items right over here. Look at the very, very bottom, filtered. And it's saying there are 100 entries. Did I say 100 in the beginning? Of course I said 100 in the beginning. So these are those 100 items that you're seeing companies that are put together in a bag. You buy them all. You can't say, I want to pick this or if you pick one of them, that's picking a stock. But we are picking collectively all of them. And let me sort them by symbol. ABL is the first one, ABOT is second one, and so on. So you are picking up by symbol. These are 100 companies. Now remember, they are sold individually. Individually is a separate thing, but it's a bag. You are putting the 100 items in one bag. So you take the whole basket, whole bag, suitcase. The question is, how many suitcases you want? If you want one, have one, you got one. You can have two suitcases, 100 here and 100 there. They are identical. So you bought two shares of K, right over here, KSE 100. So think of this as, it's called as an index, but consider this again a bag, a suitcase sitting out in the front, right? How many bags you want? I want 30 of them. So you bought 30 shares of KSE 100. That's what it is. Okay. So now on this particular day, May 5th, the total number of bags, suitcases, or the volume of, well, now I will basically mention probably in a different video how come the numbers are different. So that's a different discussion altogether. So let's not worry about that part, because that goes by the, sometime it's just probably similar to, are you putting 7 shirts, 3 pants, 10 shoes? You see what I'm saying? So that's what that is. Okay. So you're buying these things, and it is also possible that it may reflect combination of everything, meaning individually they bought it along with this. So it's like how they define. So there's no need to worry about this part. That's how I will take it. Okay. Nothing to worry about that. So what you're watching here is KSC 100 has these 100 shares in it. Let's go over one more or maybe two more. Let's consider KSC 30 or this or this or this. Let's consider what is that index which has probably 9 UPP. 9 is a symbol. Click on this one, you'll get the 9. 3 and 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 at the top. So there are 9. These 9 shares are grouped together in a bag, whether it is one share of each one of them or 2 of this and 3 of that, or 2.5 of that, 1.5 of that. It's that you don't want to get into that part. You don't have to know that extreme detail. So the question now is, let's pay attention to somewhere over here, probably. Let me see if I can I'm gonna change it to case 123. It still remains the same. There's a somewhere down the road you have the information. Okay. I'm not gonna worry myself about this. The bottom line you have to remember here is that it's a basket, a bag, a suitcase in which you have so many different things. Okay. This is the price range over here. From here to here is the price ranges. If you look here, this is the market cap of all these put together and add them together of these 9 companies. That's what will come out to be this number 437.1B. You can do a little math here and there and you will be fine. And if you ask me personally, who cares? Think like that because these are 9 well-known companies over here. UPP9, wonderful company because they have been selected out of those 703. Remember 703? These 9 are selected, so they have some quality in them. They have something in them. So if you're a starter, that you're starting the stock market for the first time, maybe you ought to consider probably all of these are safe indexes. They are being monitored thoroughly by PSX. Now, if you look at this, let's say KSC 30 over here, Karachi Stock Exchange 30, you get these 30 entries over here, as it says over here. And so you have a suitcase with the 30 stocks in it. And look at this is an airline, Airlink Communication Limited, whatever that is. Okay, I'm not going to memorize the things, right? So you're getting the information about these particular index. And this is the group of those 30 companies which are selected out of 703. So they have to be at the top of the game, meaning they are the best companies. So when you're starting person, you should be doing that. I'm trying to see I'm thinking, I'm still here. That doesn't help. I was thinking that it is probably giving you this 15.7K is the volume, I think. I think that's volume, and this over here in the morning, I believe that was the price. Something like that is there, okay? I'm not too much worried about it. Well, when it comes, I will see some other time, okay? So percentage including point shares. We are not going to worry about this part. Okay. But these 30 companies are the best 30 companies out of those. What happened to that? Okay, because I clicked at the wrong place. I'm trying to see. Okay, when you bring it to the beginning over here, it shows you all of them, right? Don't worry about it. So you get the point. 30 still. Okay, right over here. So these are the best. So if you're starting, you can learn about them probably over here. It's showing you, oh, you know what? It's showing you at the top right here. This is the volume. Right, look here. UP, we are looking at now KSU 30. It will show you probably somewhere over here. OGT, BKD, KMI. There we go, right here. See this guy over here where my mouse is? There were 34,907. That is the price of one share. Haha, this is correct now. I think this is what it is. So if you want to buy this particular stock, the bag, KSE 30, it will cost you 34,917 and 42 paise. It went up by 2.72% up. It went up. This guy went 4.18. It gives giving you the percentage that it went. If you had bought KSE 100 that we discussed a moment ago, it went up by 2.5% in a single day. In one day, you want to buy the stock of this bag, we call that as an index. I will use the word index now. It will cost you 113 rupees point 93 paise, and it went by up by 2,787. So if you had bought this one day before and the next day this was the closing, this is your profit if you had sold it, 2,787 in one single day. Did I say one single day? You get the point. That is the amount of money you have to spend. Percentage wise, look here. Percentage wise, you have, let's go to the beginning. Probably this goes in a circle, loops around. So you can see 1.6, 2.3, 2.03, 3.27, 3.58. 3.58 is the largest at this point so far on the screen over here. And then you can look around, probably 3.97 was this particular index. So the starting point, you're safe. If you are scared, get here involved. But remember, in order to buy a single stock of any one of the companies, you have to look at. So for example, if I want to do with the KSE 100, this is the money you spend. If you want to do this one over here, MII 30, that's the name of the index, you will have to spend to buy one share of that particular index. It'll cost you 15,702 rupees and 43 pesos, right? I'm sure you get the point. Enjoy this, watch around every day, every day, every day, you will be fine. So probably I'll stop. It's getting long. So I want you to feel comfortable. Okay, with this, here we go. We stop recording. And have faith in this stock market. Stock market is where you make a lot of money. You can't make money by working. Working is only for your daily expenses, your monthly expenses, to pay off your bills and all that stuff. The extra money is made over here, additional money. And how many people you saw were working on this industry? So stop recording. Here we go.